Imagine the first light of morning slipping quietly through your window. Soft, golden, gentle. The world hasn't yet begun to demand anything from you. The phone is still silent, the air still calm, and there you are, breathing, alive, standing at the edge of a brand new beginning. My dear one, every morning is a new page, and you are the author. You can write love or fear, hope or worry, peace or pressure. You get to choose the story you tell today. Each morning, life gives you a new page to write upon. What will you write? Yesterday is gone, completely gone, and this sunrise is your invitation to begin again. Every day you wake up, the universe hands you a blank canvas and whispers, "Here, my darling, paint something beautiful." That's the magic of mornings. They are small resurrections, gentle rebirths, sacred opportunities to begin again in love. So many of us wake up and rush immediately into noise, checking messages, scrolling headlines, jumping into the past or the future. But what if, just for a few minutes, you chose differently? What if you educated your mind before you educated your calendar? Most people plan their schedules, but very few plan their consciousness. Yet it is your consciousness that decides the quality of your life. You can have a perfectly organized schedule and still live in chaos if your mind is untrained. You can have an empty day and still live in peace if your mind is aligned with love. Before you check the world, check in with your heart. Before you feed your body, feed your mind with wisdom. Take 5 minutes. That's all it takes. 5 minutes of silence to breathe, to stretch, to say one uplifting sentence. Perhaps something as simple as, "Today I choose peace," or "I am open to love," or "Life supports me in every way." These words are not decoration, they are direction. They tell your mind what kind of day to create. When you educate your mind with love and wisdom in the morning, your whole day becomes your classroom. Every challenge becomes a lesson. Every person becomes a teacher. Every experience becomes an opportunity to practice peace. The mind is a muscle. What you train it to believe, it becomes. So, train it gently. Train it lovingly. Train it with faith instead of fear. I often say, you are the only thinker in your mind. No one else gets to decide what you believe unless you let them. You are the teacher your mind has been waiting for. And when you begin your day with that awareness, everything changes. Now let us talk about the most beautiful subject I know, gratitude. Gratitude is the fastest way to educate your mind in love. Gratitude is the classroom of miracles. Gratitude says, "I already have enough, and I trust more is on the way." When you begin your day with gratitude, you teach your mind to look for blessings instead of problems. You shift from complaint to appreciation, from fear to flow. Start simple. Before your feet even touch the floor, whisper, "Thank you." Thank your bed for holding you. Thank your breath for sustaining you. Thank your body for working all through the night without you even asking. Thank your home for sheltering you. Thank the sunlight for returning as it always does. Even the smallest thank you can open the biggest door. Gratitude doesn't just change what you see, it changes how you see. The moment you say, "Thank you," your nervous system calms, your heart opens, your energy lifts. Life starts to meet you at that higher vibration. So, my dear one, I invite you to name 10 things you are grateful for each morning, not as a task, but as a ritual. Let it become your way of saying to life, "I see you, I appreciate you, I welcome more good." The more you notice what's right, the less power what's wrong has over you. Gratitude is the first lesson of the day. And like any good lesson, the more you repeat it, the deeper it becomes part of you. When gratitude becomes your habit, abundance becomes your nature. Now, after you've educated your mind with silence and gratitude, there's another step, one that turns the ordinary into the sacred. I call it the art of blessing the ordinary. Blessing is a beautiful form of mental education. When you bless something, you change its energy. You tell the universe, this too is holy. You take what is mundane and turn it into a miracle. When you bless, you teach your subconscious that life is your ally, not your enemy. Bless your shower and imagine the water cleansing not only your skin but your thoughts. Bless your coffee or tea and whisper, may this drink fill me with clarity and peace. Bless your clothes as you put them on and affirm, I am covered in comfort and confidence. Bless your car before you drive, your phone before you make a call, the people you will meet, the food you will eat, the work you will do. You don't need to wait for big events to practice spirituality. The sacred is hiding in the ordinary. Every act of blessing is a seed of gratitude planted in the soil of your day. The more you bless, the more life blesses you back. People often ask me, Louise, how do I start blessing when my life feels difficult? And I say, start where you are. Bless the lesson, not just the joy. Bless the challenge, not just the success. Bless the waiting, not just the receiving. Because even when life seems uncertain, it is still working for your highest good. When you bless, you shift your vibration. You move from complaining to creating, from reacting to responding, from fear to faith. Blessing is the language of abundance. It says to life, I trust you. I see your goodness even here. Say it with me now. Everything I touch is blessed and becomes a channel for good. Feel how empowering that sounds. You are declaring that your hands, your words, your actions carry light, and they do. This is how you train your mind every morning, through education, gratitude, and blessing. You are not waiting for inspiration to find you. You are creating it from within. You are not waiting for life to change. You are aligning your energy so life can meet you in harmony. And so, my dear, as you move through this morning, I want you to remember, each thought is a seed. When you plant love, you grow peace. When you plant gratitude, you grow joy. When you plant blessing, you grow abundance. The mind is a garden, and today, you are the gardener. So, before we move on to the next part of our lesson, take a deep breath and whisper, today, I release the past. Today, I choose love. Today, I bless this day, my body, my home, my world. This is how we begin to educate the mind with love and wisdom. And as you continue, we will explore how affirmation, spoken with faith, becomes the language that shapes your entire life. Because the thoughts you teach your mind today will become the reality you live tomorrow. Are you ready, my dear? Let's continue. The first few minutes after waking are when your mind is most receptive. Your brain is in what we call a theta state, that dreamy, in-between rhythm of consciousness. You are neither fully asleep nor fully alert, and in that space, your subconscious listens to every word as truth. What you say here becomes the blueprint for your day. This is why I often tell people, you are your own first teacher every morning. The world hasn't spoken yet, so what do you want it to hear from you first? Most people, without realizing it, start their mornings by declaring chaos. They think things like, I'm so tired, I'm already late, I have too much to do. And those statements, my darling, are affirmations too. Every word you speak is a command to your subconscious. Every thought you repeat becomes a pattern. So I want to teach you how to reprogram your mornings with love, because what you think in the first few minutes becomes the energy that carries you through everything else. Let's walk through what I call the 7 morning affirmations to reprogram your mind. Each one is a key that unlocks a new way of living. You can whisper them softly before you even rise from bed, or you can speak them aloud in front of the mirror, looking yourself gently in the eyes. Let's begin with the first and most powerful one. I love and approve of myself. These are the words that changed my life. They sound simple, but they carry the deepest healing. When you say them, you stop being your enemy and start becoming your own ally. You are teaching your subconscious that you are safe with yourself, that you are worthy of kindness. Look into the mirror when you say it, not to check your flaws, but to meet your own soul. Smile softly. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, keep going. When you love and approve of yourself, everything else begins to align. This is the root from which all healing grows. The second affirmation is, I am safe and all is well in my world. These words calm the nervous system and remind your body that it no longer needs to be in battle mode. You are safe now. You are not living in yesterday's fears. You are not trapped in tomorrow's worries. You are here and you are safe. Breathe deeply as you say it and feel your body respond. With every breath, you are telling your cells, relax, release, restore. The more you affirm your safety, the more peace you create from within. Fear cannot coexist with the awareness of safety. This affirmation restores balance. It's like a warm blanket for the soul. The third affirmation is my favorite. Life loves me and supports me in every way. I have said these words thousands of times, and every time they open something inside me. They remind me that I don't walk alone, that there is a divine intelligence guiding my steps. Life doesn't want to punish you. Life wants to bless you, but you must allow it to. When you whisper, life loves me, you shift from control to trust. You tell the universe, I believe in your timing. I believe in your goodness. I believe you are for me, not against me. Say it before you start your day. Imagine invisible hands arranging everything in your favor. Meetings, encounters, opportunities, all orchestrated perfectly because life loves you. The fourth affirmation is, I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. This one trains your subconscious to receive instead of resist. Many of us are great at giving but uncomfortable with receiving. We think we must earn every good thing. But love, abundance, joy, they are not rewards. They are natural states of being when we are open. So say it, I am open and receptive. Imagine light pouring into your chest. See it expanding outward, filling your aura with golden radiance. You are not begging life for blessings. You are allowing what already belongs to you to flow in. The more you open, the more you receive. The fifth affirmation is, I choose thoughts that nurture and uplift me. Every thought you think teaches your body how to feel. If you think loving thoughts, your body relaxes. If you think fearful thoughts, your body tightens. You are not at the mercy of your mind. You are the master of it. You can choose nurturing, uplifting thoughts. And it's okay if not every thought is positive. The key is awareness. When you catch yourself thinking something critical, gently say, I choose again. Replace I'm failing with I'm learning. Replace I'm behind with I'm on my path. Replace I'm not enough with I am growing beautifully. Each replacement is a form of self-parenting. You are retraining the voice in your head to be kind. That's real education, teaching your mind to serve your heart. The sixth affirmation is, I trust the timing of my life. Oh, my dear, this one is so powerful. We spend so much of our energy fighting time, rushing, worrying, comparing. But time is not your enemy. Time is your partner. There is a perfect rhythm to everything, even when you can't see it. When something delays, instead of asking, why me? Try whispering, thank you for perfect timing. Because delay does not mean denial. It means divine preparation. When you truly trust timing, peace replaces impatience. You relax. You stop pushing the river and you allow it to flow. Every good thing that is meant for you will come, not when you chase it, but when you're ready to receive it. And finally, the seventh affirmation, today I give and receive love freely. This opens your heart chakra and raises your vibration higher than any other state. When you give love freely, without agenda, without fear, you become a magnet for love in return. Love is circular energy. What you send out always comes back multiplied. So as you move through your day, visualize soft pink light radiating from your heart. Let it flow to the people you meet, the places you go, the situations you encounter. Even if someone is unkind, bless them with love. Remember, you cannot curse and heal at the same time. Choose to bless. Every act of love you give is a prayer for yourself too. Say this loop throughout your day. I am love. I am peace. I am blessed. All is well. Let it become the heartbeat of your mind. Each repetition is like water carving stone, gentle, consistent, unstoppable. Repetition reprograms. It's not about saying it perfectly, it's about saying it faithfully. The subconscious learns through rhythm and repetition. So the more often you affirm, the more natural love and peace become to you. You won't even have to try. You'll simply find yourself feeling better, responding calmer, trusting more deeply. These affirmations are not just words, they are frequencies. When you speak them in the morning, you are tuning your inner instrument to harmony. You're aligning your energy with love, with faith, with flow. And as your energy changes, your day follows. You start to notice that people are kinder, that solutions appear easily, that peace feels accessible. That's not luck. That's resonance. You are creating the vibration of what you wish to experience. You are becoming a match to miracles. So tomorrow morning, before the rush begins, before the world starts asking for your attention, pause. Put your hand on your heart and whisper these 7 sentences. Don't rush through them. Let each one land. Breathe between them, feel them, believe them. Because what you plant in those first few minutes becomes the garden of your day. Say it one last time with me now. I love and approve of myself. I am safe and all is well in my world. Life loves me and supports me in every way. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. I choose thoughts that nurture and uplift me. I trust the timing of my life. Today I give and receive love freely. That, my dear, is how you educate your mind each morning, not through fear but through faith, not through habit but through holiness. The first few minutes after waking are your sacred classroom. Teach love there and your life will graduate into grace. And as we move forward, I will show you how to turn these words into lived experience. How to take these affirmations from morning sentences into the very rhythm of your soul. You know, my dear, over the years I've come to realize that so much of our healing isn't about learning something new. It's about remembering what we already know. You see, we've been trained by life, by family, by society to fear, to doubt, to compare, to chase. We were taught to worry before we were ever taught to trust. And yet, underneath all that training, there is another truth waiting to be remembered. The truth that you were born to love and be loved, that you were created whole, that love was your first language before the world taught you fear. So when I say, you've been trained to fear, now retrain yourself to love, I mean it quite literally. You can re-educate your own mind. You can rewrite your inner curriculum. Self-education is not about collecting information. It's about transforming perception. It's the process of unlearning fear and relearning love. Every thought, every choice, every reaction is an opportunity to teach yourself again. The classroom is not out there somewhere. It's here, within you. And every morning, when you open your eyes, life hands you the syllabus for the day. You don't need to ask, what will go wrong today? Instead, ask, what do I want to learn today? You may decide you want to learn patience, so life gives you lines, traffic, interruptions, and you practice peace instead of irritation. Or maybe you want to learn kindness, so life sends someone who seems difficult, and you remember, this is your practice. Or perhaps you're learning gratitude, and life gives you something ordinary to cherish. Your coffee, your breath, the sun on your face. When you begin to live this way, nothing is wasted. Every experience becomes a teacher. Every emotion becomes a lesson. Every challenge becomes an assignment. This is what I call living consciously. You move from, why is this happening to me, to, what is this teaching me? And that shift changes everything. I am a lifelong student of love. Say that softly with me. Doesn't it feel freeing? You are not behind. You are not failing. You are learning every day, every breath, every choice. And what a wonderful school life is when we stop grading ourselves and start loving ourselves through the process. Now, let's talk about a practice that many people overlook. One of the most beautiful morning rituals you can have. Talk into your body with love. Most of us wake up and immediately start criticizing. I'm tired. I look awful. I feel stiff. But your body is listening to every word you say. Every cell hears you. Every organ feels your tone. So when you criticize your body, it hears rejection. When you thank your body, it feels loved. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for your phone, I want you to place your hand on your heart and say, "Good morning, my beautiful body." Feel how gentle that sounds. Then begin to thank it. Thank your eyes for letting you see the world, your heart for beating faithfully through the night, your feet for carrying you everywhere, your lungs for breathing without needing a reminder. You see, your body has never stopped working for you, not once. Even when you have ignored it, pushed it, punished it, it has been on your side, doing its best to keep you alive. The least we can do is speak to it with kindness. When you send your body words of love and gratitude, it begins to respond. The muscles loosen, the heart softens, the cells brighten. Every cell of your body responds to love and gratitude. It's not imagination, it's biology. Science now shows that thoughts of appreciation change your chemistry, lower your stress, and strengthen your immunity. Love literally heals. So each morning, I ask you to take 1 minute to say thank you. Thank you, hands, for helping me create. Thank you, stomach, for digesting life. Thank you, brain, for learning new ways to think. Thank you, heart, for loving again after being hurt. As you do, you will notice something amazing. Your relationship with your body will transform. You will move from criticism to cooperation. You will begin to feel alive again, vibrant again, safe again. Your body becomes not something to control, but something to cherish. And now, as you continue to wake up your mind and your body in love, there is one more sacred practice I want to share with you, what I call the morning of conscious creation. This is where your words and thoughts become the brush strokes that paint the masterpiece of your day. Every morning, you write the story of your day. Your words are the ink, your thoughts are the pen. So ask yourself, what story do I want to tell today? If you want a peaceful day, speak peace into it. If you want a joyful day, speak joy into it. If you want a day full of blessings, then start by blessing your day. When you set your intention consciously, the universe listens. The universe is like an echo. It returns to you whatever you send out. So before you leave your bed, close your eyes and imagine your day unfolding beautifully. See yourself walking with ease. See your interactions flowing with kindness. See solutions appearing effortlessly. See yourself surrounded by helpful people and gentle energy. This is not wishful thinking. This is vibrational preparation. You are sending a clear, energetic order to life saying, "This is the experience I choose." You can even take it further. Send love ahead to your meetings, to your conversations, to your commute. Imagine a soft golden light traveling before you, clearing the path, softening hearts, arranging everything in divine order. You will be amazed how smoothly things begin to go when you prepare your day with consciousness instead of worry. Each morning is a rehearsal for creation. The mind that begins with love cannot produce chaos. The energy that begins with peace cannot attract conflict. So before you act, before you speak, begin by imagining. Visualize the kind of day you want, not in anxious control, but in loving trust. Everything I need today comes to me with ease and perfect timing. This affirmation has carried me through countless seasons of life. Every time I've said it, I could feel something invisible begin to move. Delays resolving, phone calls coming, help arriving just when I needed it. That's not coincidence, that's alignment. When you live this way, you realize that life is not random. It's responsive. It listens to your vibration. It mirrors your thoughts. It dances to your rhythm. So why not make your rhythm one of peace, grace, and ease? Why not begin each day as a conscious creator, shaping your world with loving awareness instead of fear? This, my dear, is the true morning education, the education of the soul. You are learning not from books, but from your breath, your body, your energy, your choices. Every morning is a new lesson. Every thought is a teacher. Every word is a tool. You are the student and the creator all at once. So tomorrow morning, before your feet touch the floor, whisper softly, "Good morning, my beautiful body. Good morning, life. I am your willing student today. Teach me patience, teach me joy, teach me love." Then take a deep breath and say, "Everything I need today comes to me with ease and perfect timing." Because it will. It always does when you live in harmony with yourself and with life. And that, my darling, is how you re-educate the mind, not through force, but through love. Not through perfection, but through presence. Not through effort, but through trust. Let us hold that feeling for a moment, that quiet, peaceful readiness for a new day. The world is waiting for your energy, your light, your presence. But first, let's make sure your heart and mind are aligned with love. And in the next part, I'll guide you into a beautiful affirmation sequence to anchor this harmony into every cell of your being, so your day unfolds exactly as it's meant to, gently, naturally, and completely. And well, my dear, learning never ends. It doesn't stop when school ends, when we get a job, or when we grow older. Education is not memorizing facts, it is awakening wisdom. Every sunrise is a classroom, every breath a lesson, every smile a form of understanding. When you live this way, you begin to see that life itself is your greatest teacher, gentle, patient, and endlessly creative. Each day holds a new invitation to grow. It might come in the form of a quiet insight during your morning walk, a line in a book that speaks directly to your heart, or even a challenge that asks you to respond with grace instead of frustration. The point is not what you learn, but how you learn, with openness, curiosity, and joy. When you allow life to teach you softly, you realize that wisdom is not hidden in the extraordinary. It blooms in the everyday. So every morning, I invite you to nourish your soul with something kind. Read a sentence that inspires you. Speak one loving word to yourself. Step outside and notice the sky, the trees, the gentle rhythm of your breath. Let beauty educate you. Let compassion be your teacher. And above all, let joy become your most natural subject. Because when you learn joyfully, you grow effortlessly. Every sunrise teaches renewal. Every challenge teaches patience. Say it with me now. I am open to learning and growing in joy. And as we come to a close, I want you to remember this. The way you begin your day is the way you live your life. Each morning is not a continuation of yesterday. It is a brand new creation. You don't need to carry forward the weight of who you were. You can begin again, right here, right now. When you wake, take a breath and whisper, "Today I am the student and the teacher of love." Let that be your declaration of freedom. You are the student because you are willing to learn, to grow, to forgive, to see differently. You are the teacher because every thought you think, every word you speak, every gesture you give becomes an example of what love looks like in action. The world learns love through those who practice it. So, my dear one, as the morning unfolds, may you walk gently. May you smile often. May you look for beauty and let it look back at you. May you remember that everything, even this moment, is working out perfectly for you. Let's affirm together from the heart, life loves me and I love life. Today, I choose joy, gratitude, and peace. Everything is working out perfectly for me. And so it is. A new morning, a new beginning, a new lesson in love.